If you've been anywhere near cruise news for the last couple of weeks, you probably know Carnival Cruise Lines has been the top of everyone's discussion list, mostly because of a number of changes that they announced that they will be implementing this year and next year. The biggest one is to their VIFP program, which is their loyalty program. Now, you guys know normally on this channel, I'm not one to talk about cruise news and things that are happening. I have opinions, but a lot of times I just don't feel like they're worth sharing. But for this particular change, it just so happened that I recently got into Virgin Voyages sailing club. And so I wanted to share some information about how you can match your status to maybe try Virgin Voyages if you are someone that feels that the changes that Carnival is making has been too much, and as someone who just experienced it for the first time and can tell you guys how it feels to be rewarded for choosing a particular cruise line. So if you are interested in hearing more about that, be sure to hit the subscribe, hit the like, stay tuned, and let's get into this video. Hey guys, I'm JennDanielle, and if you are new here, I would like to welcome you to my channel. If you guys don't know, I am a content creator and cruise vlogger that loves solo cruising. Now, on this channel, we usually talk about one cruise line at a time, but I feel like this is enough of a discussion that needs to be compared between Carnival and Virgin. Now, I was telling you guys that recently Carnival Cruise Lines announced some changes to their loyalty program, which I wouldn't really call it loyalty at this point, and I'm going to tell you why. It's more of a rewards program now. Now, I love a good rewards program. Don't get me wrong. Like, you will find me in Starbucks getting all the points so I can get my free coffee after I earn my 200. But when it comes to cruising, you spend so much money. So I don't know if I agree with the structure that Carnival is moving towards. So just to kind of give you guys a little background in what Carnival previously had, based on the amount of days you sailed, you would receive a point towards your loyalty. Now, the first sailing, you get a blue card, which means that you are just like a first-time cruiser. Usually, it doesn't mean anything. You get maybe some additional emails that tell you about discounts and sales. I'm actually in the second rank, which is a gold member, which is you have reached 25 days of sailing. So that's over a number of cruises. You have been sailing on Carnival 25 days, and you get those points added up, and they give you a bottle of water, which don't even get me started. And they give you one free drink, but you only can get it after on sailings that are 5 days or longer. If you watched my Carnival Conquest video, you guys know I was griping about that. So I didn't feel that Carnival's rewards program, not for me at the status I was in gold, was really worth much of anything. So this change doesn't really affect me, but the people that are really upset about it are the platinum and diamond members. Now, traditionally with Carnival, how this worked was that you were able to get once you reach that 75 days of sailing, you had lifetime status of all of the additional perks. And some of them included getting laundry done. It included being able to board the ship early, getting priority access to like booking things around the ship, in addition to that bottle of water and the one drink. There also was a cocktail party and event and all of that. So I definitely can understand why people would be upset about losing that status. But the biggest thing that I think is the worst about this is that you have to renew your status and meet whatever the quota is for points every 2 years. And so it just feels like, you know, they're definitely trying to find a way to keep you sailing with them over other cruise lines. And if you're someone who doesn't cruise very often or had reached that platinum status, you know, and thought you were set for life, your world has been shaken up. Now, I personally do not feel that the change of loyalty is, or the change that they're doing with this program is worth switching to a different cruise line. If you are in love with Carnival and everything that they do, I don't think it's enough to change. But what I will say is I feel that it speaks to how they feel about their clients, because it does not feel like you are rewarding me for being loyal. It feels like you want me to continue to spend money, and you're putting something in place to blatantly say, if you don't continue to be here forever, you don't get the perks. So I think that it speaks to more of people feeling unappreciated, and I understand that, which is why I wanted to do this video, on top of the fact that I just made loyalty with Virgin Voyages, quote unquote. So I'm going to go through everything that I received on my most recent voyage and tell you guys everything that Virgin Voyages does, as well as talk a little bit about the status match opportunity that you have if you are a Platinum or Diamond Carnival member. So let's get into it. All right, so let's talk about the status match program. So if you are someone who is Platinum or Diamond with Carnival Cruise Lines, you can receive this Blue Extra status on Virgin Voyages for your first sailing. Now, I'm going to go through everything that is included with that Blue Extras because that's actually where I am in the perks that I just received for the first time. But I will tell you, in order to do this, there are a couple caveats, such as it has to be a fully paid voyage. So this cannot be a voyage that you received a discount on as a travel agent, or if you got a free sailing from like casino offer or anything like that. You will not receive the points for that. It has to be a fully paid, like website priced cruise. Now, I will tell you guys, I am a travel agent. So if you are interested in sailing with Virgin Voyages, you can reach out to me at the email that you see here or scan this QR code, and I would be happy to help you book your Virgin Voyages cruise and help you get your status match. All right, so now that you know that you can't get status match, let's break down the levels to this club and talk about what you get. The first level is called the Sailing Club, and you get membership into this after one completed voyage. Honestly, you don't get very many perks. You just like kind of own your way to getting perks. So really not much to talk about there. But the next level is called Blue Extras. And the thing that I love about this is that you receive these perks on your third voyage. So after you complete 2 voyages, the next voyage, you're going to begin to get these perks. So this is what I just received for the first time. And I actually have the letter here from when I got it. So this is what it looks like. You will find this letter in your cabin. And I love the fact that it's in your cabin for a number of reasons. First, because I wouldn't have remembered that I had these perks because I didn't realize that it took so little. To me, completing 2 voyages and getting recognized and getting loyalty on your third voyage, I feel like that's not a lot you have to do when you think about with Carnival, you have to sail 75 days. So I was surprised that I had these perks. So it was really nice to get in the room and see this and find out. And also I like this because your cabin steward can see this and probably is the person that lays it in your cabin. And so your cabin steward will know like you're familiar with the cruise line and they won't waste their time kind of telling you the basic stuff. Because a lot of times like they come to the room, they introduce themselves to you, they'll show you like how to work the tablet sometimes and how to adjust the button if you need service to your room. But when they see this, they know you probably know what you're doing and you're an expert, so they don't waste a lot of time with it. And so here it just says, welcome back, Jennifer is one of our most loyal sailors. We're thrilled to have you on board again. To show our appreciation for your continued support, we've lined up a few exclusive perks to elevate your experience, your Blue Extras. So now I'm going to go through each one of these because I received this status on my latest cruise, which was my June cruise with me. So if you guys don't know, I periodically host cruises where I allow sailors to come on with me. A lot of times it's solo travelers and I kind of walk you through different experiences. So if you're somebody who has been hesitant to cruise alone, these are perfect because you get to come, you know me pretty much from online, and you get to meet other ladies. And so it's a really great way to be solo without being fully solo and not knowing what to expect when you get on the ship. Now, the thing about these sailings for me is I usually am like tired and really need them when I go on them, but I try not to film because I like to be really involved with getting to know the ladies on these trips. So there's no vlog from that series, but I did want to capture this information for you guys because I was excited too since this was my first one. So to talk about the perks, let's get into them. The first one is you get dedicated sailor services support. Now, I will say with that, I did not utilize any type of extra sailor services support. I am a travel agent, so I have very few questions, and I also have a hotline that I can call as an agent. So I did not utilize that perk, but the next 3 were invaluable. So the first one we have is you get 1 specialty coffee per day. Now, I will tell you guys, this is a coffee that you will have to go to either the Grounds Club or Grounds Club 2 to get. So you have to physically go to the coffee bar and get it, meaning that you can't order it through room service. But the great thing thing is that Virgin Voyages already has that linked in your wristband. And so once you go and ring that coffee up like you normally would, it takes it off of your bill that's in the app. So I don't even think it showed up where they had to take it off. It was like it was linked to my account and linked to me as a sailor. So I was able to just go get that coffee. And so my go-to is to get a mocha. You can get a matcha. They have like vanilla syrups. Like they can make you pretty much anything you want, but I love their mocha. So every day, like I felt so fancy prancing down to the grounds club to get my coffee. Cause normally I would drink the coffee that just is free and available to everybody that is just black, which is nothing wrong with. It's not like their coffee is just disgusting, but it ain't no mocha, I can tell you that. So I really did enjoy getting to do that perk. And I like the fact that it was something that I received every single day. So I felt appreciated every day and like I was getting rewarded every day for being, loyal to Virgin Voyages. So the next perk you receive is laundry service. And with this complimentary laundry service, it just includes a wash and fold. So the next level actually includes getting your clothes, I think like some kind of starched and something special done to them. But you get this huge bag that you can put your laundry in. And that means that you don't have to go home with dirty laundry. And we know for some reason, it's like the suitcase is so hard to pack going home. Like, I don't know what it is, but for some reason, I hate taking home dirty clothes, and they usually sit in that suitcase way longer than they should. But since I was able to get my clothes washed, you do have to give them 24 hours to wash them and everything. So just be careful with what you give them. And you probably don't want to give them like your intimates or anything, but like your major clothes, give it to them, let them wash them, and you can go home with them clean, come home and just put them straight up. So that was really amazing. And I thought that was a great perk, especially to receive so quickly after just completing 3 sailings. Last but not least was the exclusive cocktail event. Now, y'all know Chris Brown, he was like, I don't know why you hating from outside the club. You can't even get in. That's how I felt the first time I found out about this cocktail event, because I was just walking around the ship and you could hear like the artists and hear the music. So I just went upstairs because I'm so used to being able to just like, with everything being included on Virgin, just go to whatever event. So I hear this guitar player and I just like march upstairs and I'm like, going towards, and they're like, excuse me, ma'am, did you check in? And I'm like, check in for what? They're like, oh, this is an exclusive event. Oh, okay, excuse me. So when I finally could walk up there and go straight into that event, I was ecstatic this time. Now I'm going to show you guys a couple of clips from it, but let me tell you who made this event for me. The staff, okay? This is where I feel that Virgin has really gone above and beyond to make you feel appreciated. Now, I have been to Carnival's event before. I came with someone as their guest, and I thought that it was a really nice event. They had like a screen playing and they showed just some things from Carnival's past, and people walked around. They gave you champagne, which I think now they give you like maybe 2 glasses of champagne when you get invited to the event. So I thought it was a really, really nice event. However, going to Virgin and the fact that they have the happenings cast where there are multiple people that are there to like kind of like entertain you and to talk to you, I felt like it added a level of this being special because I did not do anything extra. You guys know when I go on these cruises, like even though I'm on Virgin so much, I wouldn't say that the staff knows me. Like there's certain people that I am familiar with, but usually I switch ships. So I don't come across the same people a lot of times. And these were people that I met for the first time. And when I was just kind of standing by myself at this event, they came over to me, made it a point to talk to me, and even included me in a magic show, which I'm going to show you guys in a moment. But I thought that that was really special, the fact that they come over to you and they make it a point to just really kind of like engage with you and, make you feel like you're appreciated for being there. Now, there was a guitar player that was playing this music. You're there. It takes place during sunset, and this was at the Perch, which is on deck 17. And so you're there listening to this exclusive musical performance. You're getting to engage with other people that have, loved Virgin Voyages and have done, a number of sailings with them. Anyone that's done the 3 and up. And so it was just really, really nice. And I also love the fact that Mike was there. Y'all, Magic Mike was so much fun. This was my first time meeting him. And I want to show you guys a clip of this trick he did on me because I still don't know how he did it. So take a look.
Yeah, perfect. So obviously we connected you and her a few moments ago.
Right.
But I want to try to see if I can connect both of you.
Okay.
Right. But we're going to do it in a special way. Do me a favor. Can you bring this sleeve up for me? Yeah. You see, look at this arm. Can you bring this over here? Look at this arm. Look. I'm going to take this. I'm going to add a little bit of that right there, right? Okay. Right? Now watch this very closely. So I'm still here. Watch.
Yeah.
Look at me.
No way.
Look at your arm. No, look at ours.
No. No way.
Oh, it's right here. What? I was like, wait a minute. I can't see it, but no. What is with it?
He's like that.
What?
He's like that.
Okay, so as y'all can see, I was just blown away by this magic trick. But like even doing that, like that was just so special to me. And like I have been trying to figure it out. A part of me wants to Google to find out how he did it, but I don't want to ruin the magic of it. So don't tell me, don't spoil it in the comments. But I thought he did a really good job with that and it was really cool. And not to mention at this event, there was a open bar of sorts where the staff walks around with trays of champagne and sangria, and it's like all you can drink. It was like having the champagne as sell away, but also having it like exclusive where you can grab even more drinks. So they were willing to just sit them in front of you. And y'all, that sangria was good. I hear that they have that at the dock. I didn't see it. I don't think I looked, because y'all know if I go to the dock, I'm getting a Golden Horizon. But it was really good. The champagne was good. And it was just a nice cocktail hour. So I really did enjoy being a part of that. So I really, really think that this is a great event and a great reason to try to reach your third Virgin Voyages sailing. I wouldn't say like just book a cruise so you can get to this point, but just book a cruise so you can get to this point. Now that we have talked about the blue extras, let's talk about the ultimate level, which is the deep blue extras. So this is going to be the top tier that you can get as Virgin Voyages loyalty program in the Sailing Club. And boy, these perks are good. This level includes priority boarding, which is so important because there are certain items that you can only register for once you get on the ship. So if you're the first person on the ship, you're going to be the one that gets into the events that are exclusive, like the bungee class and the grog walk. So in addition to everything you receive with the other levels, so you get like the bag of laundry, you get the specialty coffee per day, access to that exclusive cocktail party, you are also going to receive 2 specialty coffees this time. So this is 2 times that you can go and get your mocha or your matcha or whatever coffee you want. You're going to get 2 of those every single day of your cruise. You're also going to get $100 bar tab credit. Y'all, the bar tab credit, $100 in drinks will take you so far. For this particular sailing with the special that I was able to book myself under, I had $150 of bar tab and it lasted me the entire cruise. And I didn't even do a lot of drinking because I didn't have to buy a coffee. And usually a coffee would be what I would spend my money on and it would eat into my bar tab. But no, so you get $100 in free drinks that you can drink at any time. So couple that with going to the cocktail party and you can get kind of lit without having to spend any extra money. Now, the one that I cannot wait to reach is you get unlimited premium Wi-Fi. So every day you get their upper level of Wi-Fi. If you guys don't know, with Virgin Voyages, Wi-Fi is included, which is huge. But to be able to get the premium where you're able to stream. So if you do the basic Wi-Fi, you can't stream like YouTube. Sometimes TikTok is really slow, I guess just because it's loading things. But like Facebook Messenger, FaceTime audio on my phone works. If I want to call my family, I usually use FaceTime audio. That works fine. But to be able to get the premium Wi-Fi for free going forward, oh, I got to hurry up and get these 5 voyages. So, of course, you're going to still get to go to that cocktail event. And with the laundry this time, you're going to get 2 pressed items, 1 specialty cleaned, and of course the bag of laundry. Well, that's going to do it for this video. I hope this helped you learn a little bit more about Virgin Voyages loyalty program. If you are interested in booking your next Virgin Voyages cruise with me and seeing if I can find you the best deals and promotions available, be sure to email me at this email address you see across the bottom of the screen, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.